2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Yeah, we've got an exciting match coming your way, so stick around and let's see who wins it. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Time for the second shot into the first. And here we are with the third shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. An opportunity for a birdie here. Was on a good line. Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's got, I'd say roughly 120 here.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
This one's online. And that will drop in for a birdie. He finds himself in a share of the lead.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, this one's right at the pin. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies. Looking good so far.
That's a great play at a great time, because they've not only moved up the leaderboard, they've now moved one shot in front of their rival. Teeing off here at the fourth.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's about 155 from this hole location.
Opting for the 9-iron.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. It's gone down a club.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
These are on rails, looking good.
Oh, that's a ripper. And that will take him to 3 under. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Teeing off here at the 5th. Getting ready to play their third. Currently in the lead by a shot. Yes!
Love it. Nicely holed for eagle.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Well, they'll be looking to use that momentum they generated on the last with an eagle. Nicely done. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Putt is underway.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 6 under. Setting up now on a par 4. That one's heading down Broadway. Second shot here on the 7th. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Lining up the birdie putt here. That's tracking. Just didn't drop. Putting for a par now. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
Go in. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. And that will take him to 7 under. And it's time to recap that play.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Currently in first position. We've arrived at a par 4. This shot from about 190 yards out. Should find the green. And he's safely on the green. Chance to move to 8 under here.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Looking better.
Okay, steady now. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Look, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
From around 180 yards out. Going with the 7. This one looks to be heading towards the green. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
This is a good chance. Oh, just missed. And that should secure the par on this one. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. That's a good-looking shot there. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Ooh, right right by the hole. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
This one's tracking. He's made it for eagle. Currently 9 under for the event. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. Oh, well played. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. Nicely done. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies move in the right direction there, Luke.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Now 8 shots in front. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That might be one club too many. Well struck. This putt coming up is for birdie. Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back.
Woo, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole. That's heading for the fairway. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Now, great rhythm on that swing. This is beautiful to watch.
Just a missile of a tee shot right onto the green.
This really looks good.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. This one from about 160 yards out. Going with the 8-iron here. This should play. It's all come down to this. Putt for the title. It's on a good line. And ladies and gentlemen, he's done it. That putt seals the win.
Absolutely. All tournament long, they just played outstanding golf. Hats off to them.
And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that calibre and to win the event, what a performance.
Oh, absolutely. They silenced the giant today. They got the job done against the odds. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Thank you so much, Luke. I am so happy that I have been put with these two players because they've been going back and forth at each other on social media leading up to this event. They seem to really have something to prove, a bone to pick with each other, and it'll all be settled out on the golf course today.
Well, Henny, I'm a little jumpy in my seat and I can already see the man beside me sniggering. Rich Beam knows he's taken down Tiger once in his life, but I think it was only once.
Luke, please, please, please don't get Rich out of his box. Once we do that, we can't put him back in. Although, I will give him that he's done it. He's shown that Tiger can be beaten, but come on. Can it be done today? It's Tiger Woods.
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Taking aim from around 190 yards here. Going with the 6-iron here.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Ooh. No, that's a punish. Nothing worse than putting it off for green. Playing their 4th shot. Oh, terrific. What an effort.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
He's currently tied for first. This hole is a par 5. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
This one needs to kick left. Playing within their comfort zone there. And he's down there. You got to read.
This one will run uphill. It's tracking.
And the extremely long putt will drop. Well done.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. Now we're on the 4th tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
That's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
He's got this for his par.
That's well holed.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
This hole here is a par 4. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Yeah, that was a safe play.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Oh, what a great stroke. That was a gallant attempt. Just 3 feet to the cup. And well holed. Let's move on. Time to tee off at the 6th. That was wonderfully done. 1 win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today. And here we are with the 3rd shot. He leads the field by a stroke. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. Oh, how about that one? And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. From about 100 yards. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
That'll sting a bit. An opportunity to make a par here. Oh, what a stroke. Yep, you'll take that. And now at 3 under overall. On the tee of a par 3. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Oh, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
Putting for birdie. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
In good form, birdie at the last, looking to add on to that. Pretty good shot there.
From about 200 yards out. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Well, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9th. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. This for a birdie run.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, after 9, so far, so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Close to the surface here, the green side rough. And this putt will take them to 5 under. Was on a good line. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. Look out world was his statement when he came out onto the Pro Tour, and we look back in the greatness in sports, right across all sport in the world. Has one player or one athlete had a greater impact on their sport more than Tiger Woods did for golf?
I hate to say no, because I also look back at the sport, Luke, when Arnold Palmer came through. Good-looking fella, and just kind of came from a blue-collar background. And I kind of think that Arnold Palmer paved the way for a Tiger Woods then go out and dominate, because golf was already on the radar. It just wasn't nearly as much on the radar as it is now because of Tiger. But I think because of what Arnold Palmer did, he set the groundwork for all of this. But in saying that, in the modern era, in the modern game, to be fair, and you look at every sport across the books, and I don't care whether you're talking about Tom Brady, LeBron James right now, I don't think you have a bigger player globally, with the exception of maybe Messi or Ronaldo, than Tiger Woods. I just think that from a global standpoint, Tiger Woods, whenever he shows his face anywhere, people lose their minds. Like, grown men lose their minds if they get a glimpse of Tiger Woods from 50 yards away. I've seen it before, Luke, and I'll see it again, but it never seems to amaze me, baffle me, make me giggle a little bit. Like, holy cow, this guy is This guy's Elvis. He's Elvis Presley. I mean, because Elvis was the biggest guy in the world as far as I could tell. It's mind-boggling how big Tiger Woods is in this game and continues to be and will forever be.
That's a lovely stroke. Had eyes for the whole way. And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par fours on the back nine here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously, a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. I'll tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick. 4 right.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Shocking, a missed green in regulation.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Not a bad line, this.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage.
Now with the honour on a par 5.
The tempo there was exquisite.
Second shot here on the 15th. Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
That will drive you bats.
Leading by 6 strokes after that one.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Oh, what a shot by our leader. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Ouch, that hurts. And this putt coming up for his par. Okay, steady now.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
We have a par 4 on this one. Second shot here on the 17th hole.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Big chance here. Oh, just missed. That's disappointing. Just a 4-footer remaining.
Nice little par putt here. Yep, tracking nicely.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Still in the lead now after that hole. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
It's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event. This looks good. They've made it back in the winner's circle, Rich.
Second win of the season. Playing awfully well at the moment. Let's see if they can keep up this good run of form.
And wow, what a rivalry that was. Let's recap some of the results. But it's a big thank you to Henny Koyak for bringing the magic on the ground today. What about what we saw, Henny?
Oh, Luke, I've seen some things that I'll never forget, both good and bad, but I had an absolute blast doing it. It was brilliant to watch. Those rivalries, I mean, wow. The pleasure was all mine.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Koyak, John McCarthy.